Yeah, boss, we got big problems. You better call that robot, that spot show. It's Spotbot. Anybody got a 20 on that spot bot? ETA ASAP. Over. Morning. How's it going today? Excellent. Thanks for asking. Alrighty then. Going out to get a couple shale bins from just outside of town here. Short and sweet. Give me an opportunity to try a couple more editing tricks. See what I can come up with. Try to find those views I haven't used yet. Where to put that camera, what to do. Any suggestions, comment below. So yeah, 2 shale bins, Clean Harbors action. And yeah, stay tuned and watch this show. So everybody knows in the oil field, you know, it's not against the law to haul these things backwards. Like, I would rather haul it backwards because then it's not scooping up all the air, but they like to put them in their yard so the ramp side is out, and then when you take them and drop them off, they like to be ramp side out, so when the bed truck grabs them to spot them, they're facing the right way. So I'm just going to give it a nudge because I thought it might be froze down before I hook a chain on it and blow a chain out. So we'll give it a bump and then we'll drag it backwards and grab it from the right end. today wasn't brought to you by the letter smooth. A little premature on that one. Oh well. I was thinking about stacking them one inside the other, but it looks like they're, I don't know. I've never done it with these ones, so looks like these would slide. Oh, these are to hold it, something else that goes on top. Sometimes you can sneak one on top of the other, slide it right in, but I've never done it with these ones, and then usually one is smaller and one is bigger, so I don't think that's the case with these ones. We'll chain her down, get ripping on her. I'm supposed to pick up the kids, so I gotta get going. The wife's out of town. scheduled to get the kids. But I'll get back to the shop and be like, yeah, I needed to do one more thing. Click off yet. This turd's just starting to slide. Looks like I gotta go over and do one 400 barrel tank just over here across the street. That'll give me a couple more minutes of footage. If I put you on the hook, it would stay. Just wanted to try that. I have to get all lopsided and crooked. far enough before I wreck something. Can't afford another one. Let me just take this moment to tell you about my Patreon's account. Now, if you're feeling generous, you can donate money. And if you donate a retarded amount, they'll give you a cup or a sticker. I know it sounds retarded. I'm looking for alternatives. I thought I would check this out. I'll post the link right here, right there. And the least you can do is subscribe and give a thumbs up, leave a comment, help the channel grow.
Holding my head again, making my way through crowded thoughts. Sometimes it's hard to get out of it. Broke my heart in the dark. I was just trying to feel something, falling asleep to the sound of it. Always used to let you clean up the messes. Down on my knees, thought I couldn't stand up on my own. Turns out sometimes you're stronger alone. Bringing out the fight, yeah, bring on all the lightning. 'Cause I'm looking for a hero. Look inside the mirror, I found one. Oh, carry the hurt when it gets too hard. Pick it up, dust it off. When I fall down 11, I get up 12. Don't need nobody else. Yeah, I can save myself. Got burned, but I learned our scars make us.
Well, that's pretty easy days. Half day, quarter day, quarters day work. 2 shale bins, lickety split. And some 360 action. We got some sick clouds today. It's nicer when there's just a little bit more blue sky, but right there, good definition around the clouds, blue sky behind it. I love that look. Just especially when Polaroid sunglasses. I'd be tripping out all the time. I'm like, oh, that looks good. But anyways, we'll hand in the paperwork. And let's try some through door transitions. So this is when you layer another, just think of it as a stack of books. I got like video. Maybe I'll take a picture of it while I'm editing, or I can show you what the finishing result is when you're editing a video. So when you have a door like this, you can mask out around the door, and then when you lay the second video underneath it and you invert the mask, I know you're not gonna get it, but you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, that's cool. So when you open the door, I'll be opening the door, stepping into the shop. Well, I've tried this once before with the door at home. It works pretty good, depending, well, sometimes it depends. So it might be a little bit dark for the shop action, but let's try it out. I'm gonna do it. It'll give me something to practice on, because I can use it for a lot of things. Hopefully it's wide enough. We go from way back here, make nice and steady, open the door, and step out past the door.
Hey, how did you make a day out of it?
Give me something a little bit more work. How am I supposed to make a day out of that? It's only Black Asplin Road. Take lunch. It's not even lunchtime yet. Well, actually, it's, well, if I'll take lunch now.
Take a client for lunch, but you don't give a fuck about Jesus Christ.
Alright, this voiceovering your own stuff is a pain in the ass, so here goes again. Okay, we got our main timeline on the bottom. We section out the film. We put it on top. We drag the layer mask on top of the part that you want to mask out right until the part where the door completely disappears out of the frame. Then we got to do keyframes on the side here. Then you got to highlight on them, because every frames, it's 24 frames a second, so you got to go through every frame and key it in. So we mask out the doorway. You want to mask out the part where you want your video to show through as you open the door. So you got to mask it out, and then I'll move ahead 1 frame, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. It depends on where it ends up. It's a lot nicer to do with something that is square. Now I got round corners, which is kind of a bugger. If it's half out of frame, it's really nice because then you don't have to worry about that section. So it's very tedious. I'm sure there's something more. There's plugins that would do all sorts of stuff for this, and I probably have something, I just don't know. But this is kind of how it's the old school way. I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch. Alright, so after you mask every frame until you get to the point where the door is all the way open or it's out of frame so you can't see it anymore, now you're ready to chop up the other part of the video, and then you can sandwich it in the middle between your movie or your storyline on the bottom and then the part you masked out. I don't know what happened there in the beginning. Something I messed up. I think I forgot to keyframe it in when I first started. I actually had to I had to do it probably almost like twice. I forgot to keyframe, and then I had to change something. So find the clip you want to put in between that you want to open your door into, or just a subject that you want to go into. I just had this in my mind, so this is what I got. We'll take the clip, we'll cut this clip out, and then we'll put it in between like an Oreo cookie sandwich. Expand it out so I can see what's going on. And you can see I got it backwards. I got to invert my mask so it goes the other way. Shut up, Siri. So yeah, not too bad, but you can see if you're not doing it every frame, you can see where it gets kind of choppy on the top of the door. But depending on what you're doing, it can be real easy, it can be a real pain in the ass, but the after effect is pretty cool.
Brunch time.
Uma ameaça foi detectada. Uma ameaça foi detectada.